China has tested one of the world's first fully autonomous flying taxis. No pilot required. The EHang EH216 is a two-seat aerial vehicle powered by 16 electric rotors. It can reach speeds of around 130 kilometers per hour and stay in the air for about 30 to 40 minutes. Multiple major Chinese cities have already approved public demonstration flights, but full everyday service has not started yet. The aircraft is designed for short-range city travel, medical transport, and tourism, giving a preview of what urban flying could look like in the future. This jet could change air travel forever. Launched in October 2025, NASA's X-59 Quest is the first aircraft built to break the sound barrier without the boom. Developed by Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works, it's part of NASA's low-boom flight demonstrator program. The jet measures 99 feet long, 29 feet wide, and is powered by a single F-414 engine, the same used in modern fighter jets. It flies at Mach 1.4 or about 925 miles per hour at 55,000 feet, creating a soft 75 decibel thump instead of a thunderous shockwave. The X-59 has no forward window. The pilot uses a camera-based external vision system for flight. Each test records ground noise and shockwave data to help lift the global ban on supersonic flight over land. If successful, it could cut New York to London travel to 3.5 hours and redefine commercial aviation. Fury is a next-generation autonomous jet built for surveillance, electronic warfare, and air support missions. It uses an open architecture system, letting the military swap sensors and software quickly without redesigning the aircraft. The jet's AI can handle takeoff, flight navigation, mission planning, and landing with no human control. Its carbon fiber airframe keeps it lightweight while carrying internal sensors and weapons. Fury runs on a single jet engine and can launch from short or improvised runways. It's built to operate alone or alongside piloted fighters, sharing targeting data in real time. ANDURIL completed Fury's first fully autonomous flight in 2024, proving the jet can run an entire mission end-to-end. It's one of the first combat-capable jets designed around AI decision-making from the start. In the early 2000s, Turkey began developing a drone the world didn't take seriously. By 2014, it entered service, small, slow, and built by Bayraktar Defense, yet destined to change modern warfare forever. The Bayraktar TB2 isn't about speed. It's about endurance and precision. Capable of flying 27 hours nonstop, controlled from over 300 kilometers away, carrying laser-guided missiles small enough to fit in a car trunk, but deadly enough to destroy tanks. In Syria, Libya, and Ukraine, the TB2 turned the tide of battle, striking armor, artillery, and convoys with silent accuracy. Footage from the skies made it famous. A drone that cost millions less than Western models but proved devastatingly effective. Today, the Bayraktar TB2 is exported to over 30 countries, a symbol of the new era, where wars are fought by pilots who never leave the ground. In Chongqing, China, there's a monorail that goes straight through a 19-story apartment building. The city is so dense and mountainous that engineers had to build rail lines wherever space existed, even inside buildings. This is Liziba Station on Line 2, where the train passes directly through the 6th floor. The building and the railway have separate support structures, so the train doesn't shake the tower. And thanks to vibration isolation, the noise inside apartments stays around 45 decibels, quieter than a dishwasher. It's one of the most creative urban engineering solutions in the world. The Gdansk Rotating Bridge in Poland is a pedestrian bridge that uses hydraulic engineering to rotate for river traffic. It was completed in 2017 and is the first rotating pedestrian bridge in Poland. The structure has a 90-degree pivoting arm made of steel. 2 hydraulic cylinders rotate the bridge horizontally to open a passage for ships. The full operation takes less than 3 minutes and uses very little energy due to its balanced counterweight system. The bridge connects Gdansk's historic port area with new cultural developments along the river. In central Scotland stands one of the most extraordinary machines on Earth, the Falkirk Wheel. It's the only rotating boat lift in the world, designed to connect 2 canals separated by 24 meters. the same height as 8 double-decker buses stacked up. Instead of traditional locks, engineers created this massive, perfectly balanced wheel. Each arm carries a gondola filled with water, one rising, one descending, rotating together in flawless synchronization. The entire 1,200-ton structure is so well balanced that it uses less power than boiling 10 kettles to complete a full rotation. When it turns, it looks less like engineering and more like a sci-fi portal, gracefully lifting boats through the air as if gravity just gave up. Opened in 2002, the Falkirk Wheel is not just a transport system. It's a symbol of human imagination turned mechanical art. China built one of the world's longest 3D printed concrete bridges, and it was made almost entirely by robots. A pair of large robotic arms printed each section layer by layer using a special fiber-reinforced concrete mix. No wooden formwork, no bricklaying, and almost no manual shaping was needed. The bridge spans over 26 meters, built from hollow printed modules that were produced in a factory and assembled on-site. Printing took about 450 hours, and the whole build was finished in under a month. The design is strong, lightweight, and shows how future bridges could be printed on demand with far less labor, waste, and cost. The Three Gorges Dam in China hides the world's largest ship elevator. It lifts entire vessels 113 meters vertically in under 40 minutes. Before it opened in 2016, ships waited over 4 hours to pass the locks. The lift chamber is 120 meters long and 18 meters wide, carrying ships up to 3,000 tons. It moves on 4 massive counterweights, keeping balance within 2 centimeters of accuracy. Built by Chinese and German engineers, it took nearly 2 decades to design and complete. The elevator runs on a rack and pinion system powered by electric motors, raising 15,000 tons of water and steel in a single move. Today, more than 100 ships use it every day, making it the largest and heaviest ship lift on the planet. In the Netherlands, where most of the land sits below sea level, the ocean has always been the greatest threat. To defend its cities, engineers built one of the most incredible machines on Earth, the Maasland carrying like the storm surge barrier. Completed in 1997, it's the largest moving structure in the world. Each steel gate is the size of the Eiffel Tower, lying flat across a canal until danger approaches. When a storm surge threatens Rotterdam, computers automatically activate the system. The 2 giant arms swing shut, seal the waterway, and hold back billions of gallons of seawater. Once the storm passes, the gates open again, and the ocean flows freely. It's rarely seen in action, but it stands ready, a silent guardian protecting millions from disaster. Between Denmark and Sweden, engineers built something extraordinary, a bridge that turns into a tunnel. The Öresund Bridge, opened in 2000, stretches nearly 16 kilometers, carrying both cars and trains across the cold Baltic waters. Halfway across, it vanishes, diving into the sea through an artificial island called Peberholm, which connects the bridge to a 4-kilometer underwater tunnel beneath the Öresund Strait. It's both a bridge, an island, and a tunnel in one structure. For the first time in more than a century, a cargo ship powered by the wind has crossed the Atlantic Ocean. Built in France and named Animas, this 81-meter giant is the world's largest sailing cargo ship, using advanced carbon fiber sails and smart navigation to cross the ocean from a French port city to New York in just 15 days, carrying nearly 900 pallets of champagne and cognac. It completed the first commercial transatlantic voyage under sail power since the Age of Empires. Unlike old clipper ships, Animas runs on AI-assisted sails, cutting emissions by up to 90% compared to modern freighters. But this is only the beginning. A new fleet is already being built. By 2026, the Neo-liner Origin, a next-generation wind-powered cargo ship, will join the revolution, larger, faster, and designed to prove that the future of shipping belongs to the wind once again. Thanks for watching. Follow for more facts and weekly compilations.